Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We start a new session of reciting the Quran and understanding its meanings. Remember, the idea is that we should be able to read the Quran properly, and while reading it, we should be able to get a good idea of what the Quran is saying. In the last session, we did Surah Al Baqarah verses 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm just reciting them in the hope that you will recall what we had recited and you understand what these verses mean. And this can only happen if alongside attending these sessions, you will practice reading the Quran yourself. And don't forget that I've always been emphasizing that do select a good qari whose qiraat you enjoy, you like. And I tell you, there are many of them. Choose somebody who's your favorite and start emulating him in the way he recites, and very soon, inshallah, given your age, you will start reciting exactly like them, which really is going to be brilliant. You'll recite much better than I do. So let me recite the first few verses we did last time, and then I'll move on to the next ones. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I remember last time I didn't say أعوذ بالله. Sometimes you just forget. ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون. This we have already done. Now let's move on to the next verse, and hopefully we'll do 3 verses today, inshallah. Ulaika. Ulaika, you know what is the plural of zalika? Right at the beginning we read in the second verse, Zalika al-Kitab, and I mentioned Zalika is the noun that points towards something at a distance. But if there is something mentioned before in the text, it also can sometimes refer to it. So here it's also referring to something that was mentioned before. Ulaika is plural. These people, the ones about whom it has been mentioned that they believe in the unseen realities, they are God conscious, they believe in the unseen realities, they establish regular prayers, and they spend from what we have given them as rizq, as sustenance. They are the ones who believe in what is revealed to the Prophet, may Allah's mercy be on him, and what was revealed before him, and they are very confident about the next life. They believe in it strongly. Now, ulaika, these are the people, ala hudan, who are on the path of guidance. Hudan, guidance, ala, on the path of, mir rabbihim, from their Lord. That is, they are on the path of guidance that has come from their Lord, their Rabb. Wa ulaika, and these, humul muflihun, these are the ones, they, al muflihun, are the ones who have succeeded. They are the ones successful. Muflih is the one who has succeeded. Falah is success. Innal lazina, indeed those people. I remember al-lazina again. So now you cannot forget al-lazina. Innal lazina, as for those people, kafaru, who have rejected the truth. Allow me to say, who have knowingly rejected the truth. Sawaun, it is equal. Alayhim, regarding them, whether anzarta, you warn. Remember, an'amta, you gave blessings. Anzarta, inzar is warning. Anzarta, you warn whom? Them. Remember, this is a pronoun referring to third person, masculine, plural. Anzartahum, whether you warn them, or lam, not, tunzir, you warn whom? Them. Got it? Lam tunzirhum, or you do not warn them, la yu'minun, they will not believe. In other words, it doesn't make any difference whether you warn them or you don't warn them. Why is it so? Khatamallahu, God has sealed ala qulubihim. God has put seal upon their hearts. Ala qulubihim. Him is the same whom. They, theirs. Khatamallahu, God has sealed ala qulubihim, over their hearts. Put seal over their hearts. Wa ala sam'ihim, and their ears. That is, their hearts cannot think now properly. Their ears are not prepared to listen. Wa ala absarihim, and in front of their eyes, ghishavatun, there is a curtain. Walahum, and for them, azabun, there is going to be a punishment. Azim, big, huge. Now, I'm not going to go into the details of the explanation. I'm sure that you must be having this question as to what's their fault. I mean, why are they going to be punished for no fault of theirs? When God has done all this, then why should they be blamed? Well, there are details to it, but a very brief answer is this, that the Almighty has caused them to have their hearts sealed, their ears sealed, and a curtain before their eyes, because despite them getting opportunities after opportunities, they never took interest, they ignored, they went after their base desires, they went after worldly desires, never wanted to know the truth. God, His messengers, good people tried over and over again, but they never ever took interest. So there came a point in time when the Almighty said, enough is enough. Now I am not going to guide them anymore, not going to allow them to get guidance. Their hearts have been sealed. Who are they? We don't know. Never ever think of anybody else that his heart is sealed, because that's arrogance, and arrogance is not allowed. It just destroys you. So let's come back to the reading of the Quran. Now I will read these verses, or should I do the translation again? Okay, let me do the translation once again. Ulaika, these are the people, ala hudan, who are on the path of guidance, min rabbihim, from their Lord. Wa ulaika, and these, the ones mentioned there earlier, whom, they are al-muflihun, successful, that they are going to be successful. Innal lazina, as for those people, kafaru, who have knowingly rejected the truth, sawaun, it is equal, it doesn't matter, alayhim, in their case, anzarta, whether you warn whom them, or lam tunzirhum, you don't warn them, la yu'minun, they're not going to believe. Khadamallahu, God has put seal ala qulubihim, on their hearts, upon their hearts, wa ala sam'ihim, and upon their ears, wa ala absarihim, and in front of their eyes, ghishavatun, there is a curtain so that they can't see. Walahum, and for them, azabun azim, there's going to be a big, huge punishment. If you have any questions regarding what does it mean, well, you've got other ways of contacting me. But this is, don't forget, the session for primarily trying to understand or practice how to read the Quran properly while we are also understanding its meanings. So let me recite these 3 verses that we have done today. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ulaika ala hudam mir rabbihim wa ulaika humul muflihun. Innal lazina kafaru sawa'un alayhim أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم. صدق الله العظيم. صدق Allah, God said the truth. Al-Azim, the great. God the great. I hope you are understanding the Quran while you are learning the proper reading of it. That's what the idea of the exercise is. We are able to, on the one hand, read the Quran properly, and while reading it properly, we understand it as well, because it's a book of guidance. It should not be read without understanding it. May the Almighty be with you, and inshallah, we will meet again tomorrow with a new set of verses, and inshallah we'll recite them and understand them. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.